11 foods and drinks to avoid with diabetes. Diabetes is a chronic disease that has reached epidemic proportions among adults and children worldwide. Uncontrolled diabetes has many serious consequences, including heart disease, kidney disease, blindness, and other complications. Prediabetes has also been linked to these conditions. Importantly, eating certain foods can raise your blood sugar and insulin levels and promote inflammation, which may increase your risk of disease. 1. Sugar-sweetened beverages. Sugary beverages are the worst drink choice for someone with diabetes. First, they're very high in carbs, with a 12-ounce 354 ml can of cola providing 38.5 grams. The same amount of sweetened iced tea and lemonade each contain almost 45 grams of carbs exclusively from sugar. In addition, these drinks are loaded with fructose, which is strongly linked to insulin resistance and diabetes. Indeed, studies suggest that consuming sugar-sweetened beverages may increase the risk of diabetes-related conditions like fatty liver disease. To help control blood sugar levels and prevent disease risk, consume water, club soda, or unsweetened iced tea instead of sugary beverages. 2. Trans fats. Artificial trans fats are extremely unhealthy. They're created by adding hydrogen to unsaturated fatty acids to make them more stable. Trans fats are found in margarine, peanut butter, spreads, creamers, and frozen dinners. Furthermore, food manufacturers often add them to crackers, muffins, and other baked goods to help extend a product's shelf life. It's best to avoid any product that contains the words partially hydrogenated in its ingredient list. 3. White bread, rice, and pasta. White bread, rice, and pasta are high-carb, processed foods. Eating bread, bagels, and other refined flour foods have been shown to significantly increase blood sugar levels in people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. This response isn't exclusive to products made with refined white flour. In one study, gluten-free pasta was also shown to raise blood sugar, with rice-based types having the greatest effect. Another study found that high-carb foods not only raised blood sugar but also decreased brain function in people with type 2 diabetes and mental deficits. These processed foods contain little fiber. Fiber helps slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. Although trans fats don't directly raise blood sugar levels, they've been linked to increased inflammation, insulin resistance, and belly fat, as well as lower levels of HDL, good cholesterol, and impaired arterial function. Increased fiber consumption also improved gut microbiota, which may have led to improved insulin resistance. 4. Fruit-flavored yogurt. Plain yogurt can be a good option for people with diabetes. However, fruit-flavored varieties are a very different story. Flavored yogurts are typically made from non-fat or low-fat milk and loaded with carbs and sugar. In fact, a 1-cup 245-gram serving of fruit-flavored yogurt may contain almost 31 grams of sugar, meaning nearly 61% of its calories come from sugar. Many people consider frozen yogurt to be a healthy alternative to ice cream. However, it can contain just as much or even more sugar than ice cream. Rather than choosing high-sugar yogurts that can spike your blood sugar and insulin, opt for plain, whole milk yogurt that contains no sugar and may be beneficial for your appetite, weight control, and gut health. 5. Sweetened breakfast cereals. Eating cereal can be one of the worst ways to start your day if you have diabetes. Despite the health claims on their boxes, most cereals are highly processed and contain far more carbs than many people realize. In addition, they provide very little protein, a nutrient that can help you feel full and satisfied while keeping your blood sugar levels stable during the day. Even some healthy breakfast cereals aren't good choices for those with diabetes. To keep blood sugar and hunger under control, skip most cereals and choose a protein-based low-carb breakfast instead. 6. Flavored coffee drinks. Coffee has been linked to several health benefits, including a reduced risk of diabetes. However, flavored coffee drinks should be viewed as a liquid dessert rather than a healthy beverage. Flavored coffee drinks are also loaded with carbs. To keep your blood sugar under control and prevent weight gain, choose plain coffee or espresso with a tablespoon of heavy cream or half and half. 7. Honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. People with diabetes often try to minimize their intake of white table sugar, as well as treats like candy, cookies, and pie. However, other forms of sugar can also cause blood sugar spikes. These include brown sugar and natural sugars such as honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. Although these sweeteners aren't highly processed, they contain at least as many carbs as white sugar. In fact, most contain even more. Your best strategy is to avoid all forms of sugar and use natural low-carb sweeteners instead. 8. Dried fruit. The fruit is a great source of several important vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and potassium. When fruit is dried, the process results in a loss of water that leads to even higher concentrations of these nutrients. Unfortunately, its sugar content becomes more concentrated as well. If you have diabetes, you don't have to give up fruit altogether. Sticking to low-sugar fruits, such as fresh berries or a small apple, can provide health benefits while keeping your blood sugar in the target range. 9. Packaged snack foods. Pretzels, crackers, and other packaged foods aren't good snack choices. They're typically made with refined flour and provide few nutrients, although they have plenty of fast-digesting carbs that can rapidly raise blood sugar. In fact, some of these foods may contain even more carbs than stated on their nutrition label. One study found that snack foods provide 7.7% more carbs, on average than the label states. If you get hungry in between meals, it's better to eat nuts or a few low-carb vegetables with an ounce of cheese. 10. Fruit juice. Although fruit juice is often considered a healthy beverage, its effects on blood sugar are similar to those of sodas and other sugary drinks. This goes for unsweetened 100% fruit juice, as well as types that contain added sugar. In some cases, fruit juice is even higher in sugar and carbs than soda. Similar to sugar-sweetened beverages, fruit juice is loaded with fructose. Fructose drives insulin resistance, obesity, and heart disease. A much better alternative is to enjoy the water with a wedge of lemon, which provides less than 1 gram of carbs and is virtually calorie-free. 11. French fries. French fries are food you may want to steer clear of, especially if you have diabetes. Potatoes themselves are relatively high in carbs. One medium potato contains 34.8 grams of carbs, 2.4 of which come from fiber. However, once they've been peeled and fried in vegetable oil, potatoes may do more than spiking your blood sugar. Deep frying foods have been shown to produce high amounts of toxic compounds, such as advanced glycation end products, AGEs, and aldehydes. These compounds may promote inflammation and increase the risk of disease. Indeed, several studies have linked frequently consuming French fries and other fried foods to heart disease and cancer. If you don't want to avoid potatoes altogether, eating a small serving of sweet potatoes is your best option. Highly respected database from the National Institutes of Health and the United States Department of Agriculture. To know more about Diabetes Freedom Program, how to set meal plan at home for type 2 diabetes, you can see the link in the description below. Like and subscribe channel to get notified as soon as possible when we have a new video. Thanks for watching.